CEO of Ripple Labs. Brad will also attend the DNC next month. Brad, what is your message to the RNC and DNC?
Well, my first message is really that this should have never really become a partisan issue. I think all of us should embrace technology. And these are technologies that truly can transform the cost and efficiency of financial transactions, particularly. And so our message is really that we as an industry want to be regulated. We want to have the clarity of that regulation. And it's been refreshing to see the Republican Party kind of lean into that as part of their platform.
You've definitely seen crypto move towards President Trump. Why? What is the Biden administration doing that's so wrong that crypto guys don't like it?
Well, I think the primary thing that has happened is, 5 years ago, I was out publicly saying that there wasn't clarity in the rules and the rules of the road. And 5 years later, after Ripple was sued by the United States SEC, we still don't have clarity in those rules of the road. And so you have in this administration, in Chair Gensler as the chairman of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, really a fight between the SEC and to some degree the CFTC, who is the regulator of consequence.
Recent statements made by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse on Bloomberg indicate that XRP is not a security, and it is anticipated that this issue will be resolved in the near future. The decision that Judge Alyssa Torres made in the matter of SEC versus Ripple, in which she separated XRP from being classed as a security, is the source of this statement. A precedent may be established for the legal classification of XRP and other cases that are comparable in the future as a result of this ruling. The third element of the Howey test, which is used for determining securities under U.S. law, was not satisfied by the program's sales of XRP, according to a decision that was handed down by Judge Torres at the beginning of this month. In contrast to the position taken by the SEC, this verdict indicates that XRP does not adhere to the classification of a security. This ruling represents a significant advancement for Ripple and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole, and it has the potential to serve as a benchmark for future cases. In the 24 hours prior to the publication of this article, the price of XRP had increased by 3.76, reaching 6 cents. At the moment, the broader cryptocurrency market is exhibiting the same level of volatility as XRP is exhibiting. There's been a jump in the value of Bitcoin, altcoins, and meme coins this week, which has been beneficial for the cryptocurrency market. During a conversation with Bloomberg Business Week, Garlinghouse emphasized the importance of having clear regulatory frameworks in the United States. This is in contrast to countries such as the United Kingdom, Japan, Singapore, and the European Union, who have already developed such frameworks. He stressed that the majority of those working in the cryptocurrency industry are doing ethically and looking for clear guidelines. Garlinghouse further said that Ripple has fought the Securities and Exchange Commission for 3 years and spent more than $150 million on legal fights. His concern stemmed from the fact that there is a lack of clarity regarding rules in the United States, which has resulted in capital and entrepreneurs moving to other nations that have more clearly defined regulations. During a recent cryptocurrency roundtable held in Washington, District of Columbia, which was attended by prominent political officials and industry executives, the CEO of Ripple presented his insights. Garlinghouse felt the event to be positive since it indicated a change in the stance that the Democratic Party takes toward the regulation of cryptocurrencies. He voiced his disagreement with the approach that SEC Chair Gary Gensler took to regulation through enforcement, and he advocated for standards that were more transparent and formalized. In light of recent developments, such as the passage of the FIT 21 Act by the House of Representatives, Garlinghouse observed that there is a bipartisan legislative push for the establishment of such law. The comments made by Garlinghouse bring to light the ongoing struggle for regulatory clarity in the cryptocurrency business in the United States. As a result of his optimism for a settlement and the precedent that was established by Judge Torres' decision, it is possible that a more specified regulated field for XRP and other cryptocurrencies might be established. Bitcoin's Fear and Greed Index reached 65. Over $1 million, or a 250 increase, has been invested in XRP funds this week as Ripple and the SEC pursue a settlement. Will a decision be made soon? XRP hit 5 cents, making it the most valued cryptocurrency. This came after the price rose more than 26 in 1 week before the Ripple versus SEC decision. Investors could purchase the dip when Bitcoin was below 0.40. Even after Ripple's recent court victory, legal experts believe a deal with the SEC is unlikely. Fagel rejected allegations that a deal was imminent, saying that such rumors have been widespread since the lawsuit began. The SEC will discuss restraining claims and settlement at its next meeting. Comments. However, Fagel's comments suggest that a Ripple solution is unlikely due to Bitcoin's fear and greed index exceeding 65. Cryptocurrency market indicators rise. As the Ripple SEC issue nears a resolution, XRP funds received over $1 million, a 250 gain. Will a decision be made soon? The most essential cryptocurrency on the market was XRP, which cost over 0.56 cents. This occurred after the price rose over 26 in a week. Before the critical Ripple versus SEC ruling, investors could purchase the drop when crypto was below 0.40. A deal involving Ripple and the SEC has been discussed since the dispute began. Hundreds of specialists have predicted a settlement. Marks Fagel, a former SEC attorney, denied that they discussed a settlement during private sessions and said all parties are still awaiting the district court's ruling. Fagel stressed that Ripple and the SEC have been talking since the lawsuit began and that there is no intent to settle despite reports to the contrary. An ex-SEC lawyer denies settlement and rumors. Even after Ripple's recent court victory, legal experts believe a deal with the SEC is unlikely. Yao rejected the suggestions that a deal was imminent, saying that such rumors have been widespread since the lawsuit began. The SEC will review restraining claims and settlements at its next meeting. However, Fagel's comments suggest a Ripple solution is unlikely soon. When prices dipped below $40, investors bought the dip, increasing trading activity. Before the lawsuit's verdict, XRP supporter Bill Morgan expressed his satisfaction with the stock's exceptional market activity. Morgan and his attorney, Fred Rispley, want penalties and injunctions decided by July or August. Claims of a settlement have shifted the focus to Ripple's potential financial penalties. Think we made a decision soon. XRP traded above 0.56, making it the most expensive cryptocurrency. After the price rose more than 26 in 1 week before the Ripple versus SEC ruling, this happened. When crypto fell below 40 cents, investors could purchase the dip. Since the case began, Ripple and SEC settlement has been discussed. Hundreds of specialists have predicted a settlement. Mark Fagel, former SEC attorney, denied that they negotiated a settlement during private sessions and said all parties are still awaiting the district court's ruling. Fagel stressed that Ripple and the SEC have been talking since the lawsuit began and that there is no intent to settle despite reports to the contrary. Ex-SEC lawyer denies settlement legal rumors. Ripple and the SEC are unlikely to settle, according to experts. Fagel maintained his opposition to rumors that a settlement was imminent, arguing that such speculations have been frequent since the case began. The SEC will review injunctive claims and settlements at its next meeting. However, Fagel's comments suggest a Ripple solution is unlikely soon. After a week-long surge of over 17 Ripple price activity, the XRP has the stunning 27-point comeback, brought it back to 543. Ripple's financial penalties are now the focus. Ripple sold XRP to select institutions without registering, according to the SEC. Ripple claims these transactions were legal and proposes a $10 million. The Securities and Exchange Commission cut the $2 billion penalties to $102 million in response. Potential settlement and bullish indications for XRP in the Ripple versus SEC case. Potential settlement and bullish indications for XRP in the Ripple versus SEC case. Current data suggests positive signals. XRP's RSI indicator is close to breaking a 6.5-year bearish trend. That's all for now.